What is up, everyone? It is your boy Thatch, and today I will be showing you the MLG class setups that I use for tournaments when I'm just playing online, and just the best class setups that you should definitely implement or use for your classes. The best things to use, the things that give you the most advantage, and the ways to advance your game. So first off, I got the FTL trait. I use FTL jump. They banned Synaptic. I was a Synaptic player. Did a few problems with the Synaptic bot. It was the hit detection on it was not as good as the other ones, so it was harder to shoot the Synaptic bot. And then he had propulsion, so he could like fly in the sky, like just bounce off like wall runs and just fly, like just soaring over everyone. And he had a quicker recharge rate for that, so he was just like able to just fly like everywhere on the map. And then he had like these thruster things that every time he jumped up in the air, it looked like he was farting, but it was like fire and like gas just like coming out of his feet or something like that, and it would just hurt you if someone was under it. So it was like randomly I'd be jumping around in the hill sometimes, and I'd like get a hit marker. I'm like, dude, wait, what is that? And then I realized that it was just like the thrusters below me. I'm like, oh shit, all right, blah, 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 got him. But it was just like kind of overpowered, so they just decided to take it out of the game, which I think was a very good call. Along with that, they also banned the Hornet, which was like the G18 from, or the Cat 40 from Black Ops 2 and the G18 from MW2, because it was pretty good. And then they also banned the OSA, which was like, you guys know the OSA. That gun was just stupid strong. Before the patch, it was like literally didn't have any recoil, shot super quick. It was just OSA warfare. If you didn't use an OSA, you were lost. You were going to get pooped on. But then they did patch the OSA. It made it a little bit worse. It was still very good though. So now they just banned it. They're just like, okay, we're done with this weapon. It's gone. It's out of here. But right now, I'm going to show you the classes, the kill streaks, everything that I use for competitive Call of Duty when I'm at these tournaments. You know, we'll be competing at MLG Atlanta. I'm also going to Paris for ESWC, and then in March we have the MLG Dallas tournament. So we had a lot of tournaments, and these are the classes I will be using. I'm just giving you guys a little sneak peek of what I do use to maybe help you guys out a little bit. Let's get right into this. For the first class, we got the K-bar. This is the stacked out kill whore K-bar. You pretty much have the K-bar, ELO, foregrip, quick draw, with rifle barrel, and then stock. Like this is with no nades, and then you have to either take off perk 1 or perk 2. And I decided to use blast shield because I feel like I get naded more often than I will get stunned. So that's why I just don't use tag resist on this class. But for my ELO, because I know this is like a really big thing right now, and it's just, it really doesn't matter. It's all personal preference. But a lot of people use the default, and the default's not bad. Like when I pick it up, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. But personally, I just like the dots. Like it's one like very solid blue dot in the middle, and then 2 lighter dots on the right. So whenever people are watching me, they're like, oh, this guy's using the one single blue dot. I'm like, good try, buddy. It's not the single blue dot. It's the 3 blue dots. I'm not that big of a scumbag. So I use the ELO and then the 3 blue dots on every one of my weapons besides the MV4. I'll show you that later. So this is my first class if I'm just trying to gun everyone across the map, long range, just kind of playing for kills, and just trying to help my team with like long range gunfights and stuff like that. And then the next class is my break-off class. It's the same thing, ELO, dots, and it has like the 5 attachments, but I don't have dead silence on like I usually do on all my classes because it's off the break, and I need to have tac mask and blast shield, or else I'm going to get like stunned, naded, whatever. Like, so I just gotta have those things on, and you really don't need dead silence off the break on certain maps, certain hills, certain hardpoint hills. And uplink and SND, put on dead silence, and off the break at hardpoint, you don't need it. It helps sometimes depending on what you do, but if you're just running to the hill, like face bashing and just like hitting it, you definitely need tag resist blast shield. You really don't need dead silence because you know where they're gonna be. Like, it's obvious. They're just gonna be in front of you, shooting at you in the hill. So you just kind of protect yourself. In this class that I use this class, my first one that I showed you guys, and this third one right here, the most out of any other classes. Because this class got the dots on the ELO, got the foregrip, got the quick draw, got the stock, took off rifle barrel. I need to have a grenade, and this is a class where I can use dead silence, I could use tac resist, I could use blast shield, and then a fletchet. So I could nade the hill if we need to be. I block the stuns, jammers, and all that stuff, the nades, and then they also can't hit me on the map. So this is like probably my overall best class. Like if I know we're playing a team that has a lot of trophies and my team needs extra help nading like the people on hill, I will be using a nade, and I wish I would be using this. But I use this class most of the time along with this one. Like I said, it really just depends on the team we're playing and the map we're playing. And this class is just the trophy class. Like if we need an extra trophy, I'm there. Just same perks, same attachments, but I will have the trophy on this class just to help the team, just so we don't get naded and other tacticals thrown at us. And this is the double nade class. This is only on certain maps and playing against certain teams. But double nade, 2 fletchets. I pretty much just run up to the hill, bah, bah, just throw those fletches like crazy and just kind of see what happens. And yeah, they usually work pretty good. But you really, like, there's an art to throwing tacticals. Like, usually people just go wild, just start throwing them like crazy. But like, you really have to know when to throw them, because I've came across this problem a lot as well. Like myself, when I've been playing, that when you throw them, like, you could throw them at terrible times and they can get you killed so many times. That's kind of why I've been using this class a lot with no tacticals, because sometimes I'll just try and throw too many tacticals, just try and do way too much, but in the end it's just hurting me. It's getting me killed, it's putting me in bad positions, and it's just not working. So you really got to know when to throw your nades, and just be smart about it. Don't just spam them every time I spawn. Only use them for cuts, or maybe in the hill or something like that if you're trying to break, stuff like that. Here's the MV4 with the ELO. I got the EMC pistol. This is, like, I'm pretty sure the only pistol's not banned. I'm pretty sure all these are banned. And then also the Hornet's banned. So the EMC is the only pistol you can use. And I got the ELO, like I said. But I switched it up right here. I use the default on the MV4. I don't know why. I personally just like it better. Just, like, it's weird. It's all personal preference. Like, just because I use ELO or default doesn't mean you have to. But, I mean, actually everyone uses the dots, like these 3 dots, and then the ELO or the default. So make sure you're using one of those. I mean, I feel like most of the pro players that use it are, like, pretty good. So I'm just saying you should follow in their footsteps, kind of, and it's just the most advanced. Like, come on, who's gonna use the saw, bro? Like, if I catch you using this, I gotta roast you in the comments. I'm sorry, I just got to. Then we got the ERAD. This gun is very rarely used. It comes out on certain maps, certain pushes, certain plays. And I'm not going to give out too much intel, because this video is being uploaded before Atlanta NESWC. And you'll see it at Atlanta NESWC. Trust me. Alright, then we got the K-bar. This class I have dexterity on. And it's just to reload, switch weapons faster. I really never use this class, but I just have it just to fill the classes out. So literally, I honestly do not think I've used this class once, ever. But it's just kind of like a class, just take off flash jacket, put on dexterity, just to reload, switch weapons faster. But you do get into rhythm, though. Like, there's some players, and I mean, I don't really mind it, but it does feel good and help sometimes when you get in a rhythm with, like, you're reloading and, like, swapping weapons, how it's, like, super quick. Like, you're like, get a kill, reload quick. Then you swap weapons real quick, YY, ba 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 ba. You get another 2-piece. Like, you just get into that zone where you're just YYing, reloading super fast, and just getting, like, a bunch of kills. So dexterity is actually, like, a really good thing. I probably should start using it, but I would just rather use flash jacket and not get naded. I just think it's a lot more beneficial. But maybe I'll start using dexterity. We will have to see. And this is a sniper class. It's not complete right now, but what I would use on it would be the ESMC, the EMC. I would use Fletchet, and then I would use the Jammer Grenade. And this would just be my class. I would use the KBS Longbow with the variable zoom, quick draw, and ballistic CPU to reduce the sway when I'm aiming down. Now I got the EMC pistol, obviously, Fletchet Jammer for tacticals and S&D, because I don't really snipe in this game. I sniped last game, and it just wasn't that beneficial at times. Like, you can make yourself so much more useful on the map with a regular gun, making plays for your team. And it's like, sniping is fun, don't get me wrong, I have a great time sniping still, but I just feel like I'm so much more useful, like, running around with the gun, getting map control. Like, I hate sitting in the back trying to world star snipe people, and, like, nah, stop doing that. And we're out here just taking over the map control, running around with my K-bar and just destroying people. Then we got the basics, the blast shield, tack resist, and dead silence. This is my sniper class. I mean, nothing too crazy. And then, oh, babe, this is a good thing I clicked on this, so I remembered. Do not use the default sight. It is horrific. Horrific. Like, it is trash. I cannot believe. I was on stream one time just roasting the game developers because they did this. The KBS Longbow, like, if you see the default sight, it's like this ugly green. No, it's so trash. Do not use it. Make sure you unlock and you're using old school. Trust me. Like, trust me. And then this class, the OSA, like I said, it's banned now. Actually, I don't even know why I had this, but I had this class because there were certain players and certain teams when I was playing as GBs or even in a tournament, they would want that OSA work. So they'd be like, all right, we're going to use OSA. I'm like, all right, well, you can see me with the OSA then. And I'm going to retire this class actually right now. You guys are going to witness me retire the OSA class because it is banned. So if they use it, it's a forfeit. But when it wasn't banned, and they're like, all right, what's the OSA? They could get this work because they knew. They knew if the OSA came out, it was over for them. But we'll retire that OSA class. And we'll figure something out to put in this class. Yeah, what should we put in this class? Alright. Should I do it? Should I just put the intervention in? It's happening. Thermal. Old school. Actually, I don't even know how that would be on thermal. I'm just kidding. I'm not using the intervention. I think and I know the KBS longbow is the best sniper in the game. If you're a competitive sniper and using it in matches, you want to get the most kills you can with a sniper, use the KBS longbow. Trust me on that one. And here are my score streaks. Personally, I like to use Scarabs, Trinity Rockets, and Bombardment. I did used to use a Warden. I have gotten a Warden a few times on land. I was getting a lot of Wardens at Vegas, but I think I'm just going to switch it back to the Scarabs because I do go on like pretty big kill streaks sometimes, but I feel like I know personally how to make Scarabs very useful, and once you find out how to do that to make Scarabs useful, just like pushing out hills and stuff like that, you can also use it as well. But I mean, the Warden is very good. It can literally win you the game. It can make you hold the hill for a whole 60 seconds. But I just use the Scarab, Trinity Rockets, and Bombardment because Scorchers are alright, but they literally just go in a straight line, so they really aren't that good. But I just think Trinity Rockets because you get 3 rockets, shoot 1 heat-seeking missile, shoot 2nd heat-seeking missile, then the 3rd one is always weaker. The 3rd Trinity Rocket is really weak for some odd reason. I have no clue why. Do not ask me. And it's just stupid. But the Bombardment, it's just like a crowd control thing. Put it somewhere on the map, they have to run away or they're dead, and you can it allows you to get pushed up behind that positioning and like be in position, be ready for them when they start running back, and then it's easy kills for them. Or if they're on the hill, get a 3-piece, something like that. It's just easy. That's why I use these 3 kill streaks. And guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video right here, my MLG class setup video. This is an updated one. Did one at the beginning of the game, but the game changes throughout the year. So if you're still playing and you're still competing, I just want to kind of help you out. But hope you guys do enjoy this video. Hope you did find it beneficial and useful for when you do play. But thank you guys all for watching. I will see you in the next one. As always, my name is Attach, and I'm out. Peace.